Hey, welcome to another episode of Street Psyche, where it's always value and vibe. So for today, we want to talk about how you can be able to work on yourself and how you can be able to work on your New Year resolutions, on how you can be able to work on your new goals for the new year. So today, we'll be running an analysis on a previous video we did about a year ago and how we can be able to work on ourselves. We work on you, you work on me, and we make 2026 an amazing year. So it's the end of the year again, and I'm very sure at this point you are trying to pen down your New Year resolutions and set your goals for the end of this year. But there is something I want you to watch out first. Listen to this. Knowing what you want is one thing. Now, knowing how to get what you want done is another thing. Even though your dreams are valid, the step-by-step process you also need to get those dreams achieved in itself should also be valid. Knowing what you want is clarity, but knowing how to get what you want done, that in itself is wisdom. Many people know what they desire. When we talk about clarity, we talk about wisdom. I want to be rich. That's what some people will say. I want to be healthy. I want a healthy relationship. I want to make money this year. I want to be healthy or peaceful. That part in itself is easy. Desire is easy. It's cheap. The real work is not just in desire, but in the wisdom to actualize the desires. Wisdom begins where desire ends. Knowing what you want is saying, I want to build a YouTube channel. Now, knowing how to get it done is understanding the YouTube algorithm, understanding or learning about your audience, understanding the pattern to which content can be created, or understanding that you need to post even when the views are low. Another example is this. Knowing what you want is saying, I want a healthy relationship. But knowing how to get it is learning how to master communication with your partner. Understanding that there is the management of your emotions with that of your partner, which simply put is emotional intelligence. Also, knowing how to get what you want with that partner, if you want a healthy relationship, could also be having to set boundaries. So you and your partner can understand your patterns to how you get the relationship in a healthy line. This is why a lot of people get frustrated. The problem is not that they have too much big goal, but the problem is that they have a method that is shallow. Now, here's 4 things wisdom teaches you. Number 1, timing matters. Number 2, process matters. Number 3, sacrifice matters. And last but not the least, growth. Growing quietly even before the result becomes visible or evident for people to see. Now, your desires will point you to destination. It points you to an end point. But wisdom will teach you much more than that. Wisdom will teach you the road. It will teach you the junctions, like simply put in street language, it will teach you the equals and the 1 or 2 things in the language of the street, even beyond the street. If you truly want to become somebody, or you really want more in life, the question you need to ask yourself is not, what do I want? The question you should be asking yourself is, who do I need to become? What do I need to learn? Like Jim Rohn, one of my great role models, used to say, it's not what you get done, but it's who you become getting something done. This is the deeper question wisdom asks every one of us. One of the smartest questions you want to ask yourself while setting your goals this new year: how do I know that the goals I am setting is not vague? Let's watch this. To achieve your goal by the end of this year. Number 1, setting vague goals. Now, a lot of people set New Year resolutions without having to make it more attainable, and it is too vague. One simple truth: if your goal sounds too good to be true, but doesn't give you any sense of responsibility or something as a task you need to take up, that feeling, your goal is vague. Now, saying I want to be successful this new year is a good thing. It sounds good. It's exciting. For it not to be vague, it must give you a sense of direction, something to focus on, or an action you need to take. If your desire for success does not have a definite point or has no definition to it, it will end you up in frustration. What do I do tomorrow to get closer to my goal? If you don't know what to say in that scenario, your goal is vague. Your clear goals should answer at least one of these 3 questions. Number 1, your clear goals should help you to know, what exactly do I want? Number 2, by what time or when do I want this achieved? And lastly, your clear goal should tell you, how do I want to get this thing achieved? If you can answer these 3 questions, or at least one of these, your goal has clarity. For example, saying, I don't want to be single in 2026 is vague. Saying, I don't want to be single, so I'm going to work on my communication skills. I'm going to go out more so I can meet new people, and I'm going to work on my personal development. That is a more clearer goal. Another way to test your goal is this. Somebody asks you, Precious or Mr. Lagbaja, what do I do tomorrow to get closer to my goal? If you don't know what to say in that scenario, your goal is vague. Understand this, that vague goal lives in the future, but clear goals doesn't live in the future, but lives in your daily routines. Now, this is the reason why so many people set vague goals, because they are afraid. Vague goals and fear, they are 5 and 6. This is the simple explanation. If your goals are vague, the responsibility you need to take can easily be hidden, so you can make an excuse for it. Now, it becomes comfortable because, a comfort place, the comfort zone is where all of us want to stay, where we don't get responsibility and we don't get to be given duties. Instead of saying, I want to make more money, rather tell yourself, which hustle now I need to chase this 2026 coming? Or how much money now I want to make this new year? Or another question if you ask yourself be say, what do I need to do in terms of which job I need to take up, or which business can I start? I want a better life. It's ambiguous. Rather than saying I want a better life, you could say, what skills do I need to learn? What habits do I need to improve? Or what new environment do I need to put myself? Because sometimes you need to change your environment for things to change. This new year that we're talking about right now, it's not going to respond to motivation. Motivation speaker, motivation this, motivation that. No. For things to really change in this new year, you need a sense of direction. Listen to this now. Let me read something for you. If your goals can guide your action, if they can track your progress, and if they can challenge your comfort, they are not vague. Rather, they are ready to work for you. Now, another thing you mustn't do if you must achieve your goal this new year is being too rigid. Life is a box of surprises. Uncertainties can occur. Life might not go the way you plan it, and this year too might not go exactly as you drawn in an outline or a template. One mistake a lot of people make at the beginning of every year is thinking that discipline has to feel like punishment. Your goals require commitment, but commitment and punishment are not the same thing. One thing you should understand is, yes, you don't need to be rigid with yourself or too rigid with yourself for you to succeed. Rigidity sounds something like this. If I miss a day, I have failed. Or if I don't do it perfectly, then it's not worth continuing on a course. Or rigidity can also feel like, if I rest, I am a lazy person. No. If you have that kind of mindset, trust me, that's not commitment. That's going to lead to burnout. And that's what psychologists professionally call mental fatigue. You want to avoid that. Being gentle with yourself doesn't mean you're unserious. It only means that you're trying to build systems that can sustain and systems that last. Because you want to be built to last and not just built and blast. You don't want to create systems that only work when life is perfect. Because life is not perfect. Your goals are going to challenge you, but they should also fit into your humanity. This new year, in setting your goals, you don't want to be rigid. Rather, you want to be consistent, you want to be patient with yourself, and you also want to be kind to yourself. Lastly, people who win are not those who do not experience failure. Rather, they are those who always get back up after every time they experience a trip or a wrong move. With Street Psyche, it's always value and vibes. Remember to like and subscribe. And most importantly, stay tuned for a better next video.